Hey guys, today is an exciting day at the Walt Disney World Resort because we have a huge operational update at Disney World, and that is the fact that the Disney Genie Plus system is no more. It went bye-bye. It is gone. It is over with. We now have the Disney Lightning Lane Multipass system and the Disney Lightning Lane Single Pass system. So I've actually already filmed the entire vlog that you're about to see, but I wanted to wait when I can pull over and properly do an intro just to explain the intricacies of the system. It seems like a lot, but I promise you it actually is quite easy to master. So I'm going to try to break it down the best way that I can. So that's why I figured I want to pull over and kind of walk through everything step by step and also tell you about my process of booking my lightning lanes for this morning. But okay, so let's just dive into the start of what is the Disney Lightning Lane system. If you have been a Disney person for a while, the Lightning Lanes is what replaced Fastpass or Fastpass Plus. It is the way to skip the regular standby line and you get a much shorter wait time. So we love the Fastpass Plus system. The Fastpass Plus system used to be complimentary at Walt Disney World. It used to work that you would be able to reserve 3 different Fast Passes in one day for your vacation. That system went away when the park shut down and was replaced with the Disney Genie Plus system that we just previously had. And it definitely had its frustrating points. So what Disney has done with this new Lightning Lane Multipass system is they have essentially taken it back and pulled elements of the Fastpass Plus system that everybody liked and some elements of the Disney Genie system and just kind of combined it to be what would be the most user-friendly thing for guests. And I will say, I've been impressed so far. I am very happy with it. I do actually think that this would provide a lot of value if you're coming to Walt Disney World. So the Lightning Lane Multipass system, this is replacing the Genie Plus system. This is gonna allow you to book 3 Lightning Lane passes in advance of your trip. And this is huge that you get to make them in advance once again. This is how the Fastpass Plus system had worked, that you already could have 3 pre-selected before you even step foot on Walt Disney World property. It is so nice. With the Disney Genie Plus system, there was no option for that. 7 a.m. had to be on your phone trying to get your very first reservation, and then it was the every 2-hour rule, or once you've used that, you then could book another one. And if you used it, you just found yourself glued to your phone just every time, like, oh, can I make another one yet? And there was a lot of pressure. It was not the most relaxing experience. This is hopefully going to alleviate that because you get to make 3 in advance. So now the other important thing to note is that for the multi-pass, it works off of a tiered system. So within now the multi-pass where you're able to pick your 3 advanced reservations, you have a top tier section. So these are gonna be your more popular attractions. I'm gonna scroll through on the screen right here so that you can see each one of the parks. It shows the top tiers and then what is the standard tier. And then how this works is you are allowed to pick 1 selection from the top tier. So that's your more coveted rides. And then you can pick 2 selections from the bottom or standard tier. Or you can also pick all 3 from that standard tier if you'd prefer. The only park that doesn't have a tiered system is Disney's Animal Kingdom Park. They're all just in one category. So that is the multi-pass system. Then we have the Lightning Lane Single Pass system. So these are going to be for your creme de la creme primo attractions. There is 1 of these in each park, except Magic Kingdom has 2 of these options. This is basically what the Genie Plus system had as your a la carte Lightning Lanes that you have to buy as individual. So for example, Tron, Guardians of the Galaxy, those are all going to be a separate paid for experience. They're ones that you can't get standard included with the Lightning Lane Multipass system. They are a separate additional pay for option. And you will always have the option you can get the multi-pass, you could get just a single pass if you just really cared about, I just want to guarantee I get on Guardians of the Galaxy, or you could get both. You have those options. So let me go ahead, I'm going to put on the screen here and walk you through what this kind of is looking like. You make the reservations in the My Disney Experience app. You're able to go ahead and select the day of your visit. And it's important to note, if you're staying on Walt Disney World property at a Disney World resort, any of the Disney hotels, also some Disney affiliate hotels, so Shades of Green, the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin Resort, those will also get the benefit that Disney resorts get to book 7 days in advance. If you are on Disney property, you get to book your Lightning Lanes first, and you get to book 7 days in advance of your vacation. And what's nice is you get to book for the entire duration of your trip. For example, let's say if your vacation starts on August 1st, 7 days out from August 1st, you get to make your reservation for August 1st, but also the entire duration of your trip, up to 14 days. If you are not staying on Walt Disney World property, so all other guests and a lot of pass holders like myself that live local, you get to make reservations up to 3 days in advance of the day that you want to visit. So that's when you can make those reservations, and you make them at 7 a.m. That is the magic time. 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when you get to make your selections on either the 7-day out mark as the earliest or the 3-day mark out as the earliest. So here we go. On the screen, you get to select the day of your visit, and then it will ask you which park you want to purchase the Lightning Lane Multipass for, and then they also have the options on here for the single pass. These prices are all going to vary based off of the day itself, but for Magic Kingdom, the price today was $29 per guest. If you wanted to get a Lightning Lane single pass for Mine Train, it was $12, and also a Lightning Lane single pass for Tron was $20. Then we have for Epcot, the Lightning Lane Multipass was $21 for the day, and then they had the Lightning Lane single pass for Guardians of the Galaxy was $17 for the day. Next up, Disney's Hollywood Studios, the Lightning Lane Multipass was $26 for the day, and the Lightning Lane single pass for that park is for Rise of the Resistance, and that was $25. And then Disney's Animal Kingdom, that is going to be the most inexpensive park for this day. The Lightning Lane Multipass was $18 per guest, and then their Lightning Lane single pass in that park is going to be for Avatar Flight of Passage, and that was running at $16. Okay, so now let's talk about what happened to me at 7 o'clock this morning. 7 a.m. I was on, ready to go, and I selected that I wanted to do Magic Kingdom as my first park to try this out in. So you can see on the screen here exactly like what I was talking about. You get to pick one from that top selection, that top tier selection. So I picked Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and then I went into the rest of the list here. I got to pick 2 attractions from here. So I did Haunted Mansion, and then what did I select next? Pirates of the Caribbean. But then you'll see I got on the screen here, when I clicked to move forward, it told me Tiana's was currently not available. So I had to go back and pick something else out. So then I picked Jungle Cruise and I moved forward. But the thing is, when it generates your multi-passes for you, it kind of gives you a suggestion of the times. It seems like they try to give you whatever the soonest available is to start, but then if you click on the blue modify button, you're able to kind of play around with and try to get some different times to really curtail it to how you want the day to flow. So here's where I kind of then went back and forth, and I ended up changing up my selections because I wanted to try to get them all kind of close together, so I would then have the opportunity to see how much I could accomplish in one day. And this is where I think, because this was the premiere day of the new system, a lot of people were trying it out. I did find a lot of the return times were for later in the day, so I played around with everything. I ended up selecting to do Big Thunder Mountain as my top tier attraction, Pirates of the Caribbean, and then Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid, because I was able to get that for a super early spot to be my first one of the day, because I really wanted to have one as soon as I got there, so then that way I would be able to make another selection. So it's whenever you scan into an attraction, you automatically get to select another Lightning Lane in the app. And if it's still available, you can even select from that top tier once again, which is pretty cool. Also, when you go to make another selection, it does give you the option, if you have a park hopper ticket, you can make a selection for a different park. It does not have to be for the park that you're currently in. It just is your first 3 selections all have to be within the same park. After that, you can start making options for park hopping. Whew. Well, there we go. That is a whole lot of information. So hopefully it makes sense. I know it's a lot. I will say, after having just experienced the system today in Magic Kingdom, I am a big fan of it. I think it's very user friendly. I love that you can make them in advance. I think for people coming on vacations, this is going to be a big game changer. My family was just here in town, and my upload schedule is now out of order because I'm putting this video up first since this is current information about the Lightning Lane system changing. But soon here you'll see it. We actually did a day with my family here in town where we went to Hollywood Studios and we used the Genie Plus system, and that was stressful. Being the person planning, and you have to, after you get in an attraction, you have to try to quickly get on and see what else is available. There's this pressure of like, they don't get to the parks often, so I wanted to make it the best experience possible. I wish that this system would have been here last week when they were in town, because this just flowed so much better. So without further ado, let's go jump into the vlog at Magic Kingdom. Multipass, opening day. Let's do it. I have a 10:15 to 11:15 for Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid. So we're in the time frame for that. So I'm gonna do that. And then as soon as I tap in for that, I'll be able to get my next selection. Also, anytime there's something new operation-wise with Disney, this is a great time to bring up the point that there's a lot of value with booking with a vacation planner. You guys know I have my sponsorship here on the channel with 407 and Beyond Vacation Company. They're my preferred travel agency for all things Disney vacation, so I'll have them linked. So if you're looking to plan your next vacation, go ahead and reach out to them, and their travel agents will be able to give you more information about the new Lightning Lane system, kind of give you their best tips and tricks on how to maximize the system. So give them a call. They'll be your go-to. Okay, straight back we go. This is exciting. Opening days are always thrilling of any type of new thing at Disney. I would consider this an opening day. So we'll see how it all works out. I'm excited. I think that there's gonna be a lot of good with this new system. Obviously today being the first day, I think there's more demand for it, and you couldn't actually utilize the system for what it's known for, of being able to book in advance today, because today was the first day. But moving forward, you won't be booking last minute like this. You're gonna be able to have it all sorted days in advance. It's gonna be so nice to like kind of know the structure of your day. I know like when my family was here and we did the Genie Plus system, we would have loved to had this already in place, something like this. I'm excited about it. I think this is gonna be a very good thing. Okay, made it back to my first attraction. Here we go. It's appropriate that the first Lightning Lane with this new system that I have is with Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid, because Ariel's my favorite princess. This is my favorite castle in all of Magic Kingdom. So it's an exciting first one. And also, look, this is the standby line. There's definitely a backup here. Let's see what the wait is. It's currently showing a 30-minute wait. However, we have a Lightning Lane, so let's go scan in and get to ride it. Skipping over the whole standby line, going basically straight to the front. That's your boyfriend.
Said something about being in love with a human. We sent her to Ursula. Of the Caspian Sea.
Okay, just got off of the Little Mermaid, so here's a look at the rest of the day. It's currently 11:36, so I have to wait about an hour and a half until 1 o'clock is my Big Thunder Mountain Lightning Lane. Then I have Pirates at 2, and then I was able to get Barnstormer, the one I just booked once I scanned into Mermaid. That's at 2:40. I was hoping to get something for earlier. I went in, and you can keep refreshing and try to modify some of these to see if you can get it sooner, but Big Thunder looks like it is completely gone for the day. Pirates looks like it is completely gone for the day. People always make changes though, so I would say just like with the Genie Plus, you just gotta keep refreshing and maybe something will come up. But right now, I'm gonna keep the plan, I think, looking like this. Back over with my parents now in Tomorrowland, and we're planning to rope drop the People Mover because it's been down, but they've been watching it and the cast members look like they're getting ready to have it come back up. So we're gonna go ahead and immediately jump in line as soon as it opens. But I did just go ahead, so you guys saw I had grabbed that Barnstormer, which was around like 3 o'clock. I wanted to see the process of being able to modify a plan. So what I did, I'll show on the screen here. I got in, you can select any one of your Lightning Lane selections and hit modify. And as I would refresh, I would then get out and get back in. You see the times start to change. And I would imagine that sometimes even ones that were showing they weren't available will become available as people start to make changes. So I decided to change the Barnstormer one to, I was able to get a Dumbo for 12:30, so that will be even sooner. And then I want to see, once I redeem that, if I'm able to get another one after that and kind of keep stacking up. So we'll see. I know they're starting to get later and later, it seems, for a lot of the things. I really do think a lot of this is just contributed to the fact that this is the first day and so many people wanted to try it out. So there we go, that's the update so far. Well, look at this, one of the first people on the People Mover. What an experience. These are the things we rope drop. It's People Mover.
Hurry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future. Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot?
Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow. Please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you.
It is 12:25. My Lightning Lane is at 12:30 for Dumbo, but I know with the previous system you used to be able to scan in, it's 5 minutes, there's like a 5-minute window beforehand. I want to see if that's still accurate. We're going to test it. Thank you. Oh my gosh, yeah, there we go, 5 minutes early. It let me scan in, it lit up green, so that does still work. You can have the 5-minute grace window. Investigative reporting today. Also, there was a huge line at security earlier today, and so I hadn't mentioned it, but actually I showed up about maybe like 8 minutes late to my Little Mermaid Lightning Lane, and it lit up green, no problem. So there's definitely, I think it's 10 or 15 minutes after you have a grace window and the 5 minutes before you can scan in early, technically. Maybe I'll grab the Small World. All right, there we go. So we got, now Small World is in there, added to the list. Here we're gonna have the pink Dumbo. Okay, here we go. We're off. See, all the way up Dumbo. Oh, there we go. I always think of that scene in Modern Family when Gloria's like, Manny, you're not very happy for a kid flying an elephant. I love that Disneyland episode.
Okay, everybody, stay sexy. See you soon.
Oh, you know what? I forgot. Peter Pan's flight is down for refurbishment right now. So that's why earlier today we couldn't even select it. It's not because it sold out that quickly. It's because it's down. So that will be all the more reason once this guy's back up, it should just operations-wise work even better and even more efficient because you'll be able to take more capacity inside there. I'm making my way over to Big Thunder Mountain. That's my next one that starts at 1 o'clock and it's 12:50. So I got 10 minutes and like we discovered at the last one, I can even scan in 5 minutes beforehand. Also, when I got in line for Dumbo and I had redeemed the Dumbo selection, I was able to get into the My Disney Experience app and see what else was available. So it truly is, after each time that you redeem one, you can get another one. That's where I'm saying it really can add up a lot of good value. So I was able to get a $3.55 for Small World. I'm gonna keep playing around with it. I'd like to get one that's sooner. I don't know if I'll still be here then. If I'm not still here, I'll go ahead and cancel it so somebody else gets to get the chance to grab it, but I'm gonna keep playing around in the app and see if I can modify it to a bit earlier. So currently there's a 55-minute wait standby for Big Thunder Mountain. This is why this guy is one of the top tier selections. There's even a bit of a backup for Lightning Lane, so let's jump in line here. All right, here we go. That was not a long wait at all.
Cause this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness!
Here we go. So what's fun is my parents are currently riding the riverboat, and we're gonna see if we can see them, and they're gonna see if they can see me. Oh, there's the riverboat. Let's see. That will be hysterical if we actually can spot each other. Oh, I think we missed the riverboat. Oh wait, we're gonna see it. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's a mama duck and some babies. Oh, hi, sweetie. Oh, they're little babies. Oh my gosh, the mama and the baby are on the move. She's teaching them to eat Disney popcorn. Hi, sweetie. Oh, your babies are so cute. They are precious. It's a Disney popcorn eating lesson. She says, kids, you see, find the strollers, right? Is that what you teach them? Find the strollers. That's where you'll find all the dropped popcorn. That's the best part of my day. Oh my goodness. Gonna take a little Lightning Lane break because we're all starving, and so I think we're gonna go get Casey's Corner hot dogs. I haven't had a good Casey's Corner in a long time, and the French fries here are always so good. It's like in the peanut oil French fries. Oh my gosh, they're so good.
We're craving French fries.
I was craving French fries too.
I want a French fry.
We walked by Pinocchio's Village House earlier, and I was like, really, all I want right now is just a French fry. If someone would just give me a fry, that'd be great. But now I'm really hungry, and I'm like, yeah, let's just.
You want all the fries?
I need all the fries. Also decided we're gonna try the mint julep, see how that is. Look, that's what I've been dreaming about all day, those French fries. We walked over to, I love when they have this area open, the Tomorrowland Terrace. This area doesn't typically serve food, but they just open up as extra seating. It's a lot cooler over here. This is very nice. Just finished lunch. Oh my gosh, those fries hit so good. Now I'm heading back across the park because it is now time for my Pirates of the Caribbean Lightning Lane. Here we go, it is Lightning Lane time. So as you can see, Pirates is currently showing a 40-minute wait, and that looks like a true 40, maybe even longer. I can always tell with this one, a little tip with Pirates, you know you're gonna wait if you can see the line from outside of the attraction. If it's still here in this outside section, like covered outside section, before you would get into the, what is it, the fort? Yeah, before you would get into the fort, it's probably gonna be on the longer side of your wait. So once again, this is where Lightning Lane definitely has its benefits. Definitely worth it. Oh yeah, we get to skip over all of this here. Looks like straight inside. We're skipping over a really big queue line with this one. Yeah, that is definitely a long line. There's even some people, it looks like, bailing on the line that are in standby. It is a busy day in the park today, that's for sure. Yeah, this was great. We waited maybe like 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, in the Lightning Lane line. Very nice on a crowded day.
What you clucking? The gentlemen want the rum! Don't ya, boys?
Here I be, holding the treasure map and the key as well. What I wouldn't give to see the local captain tax Laura's face the way yo.
Okay, off of Pirates. We're gonna go ahead and leave the park right now. We're gonna head over to the Polynesian, actually. I did end up then canceling the other ones that I had grabbed to let somebody else try to get those. I have some work I need to do this afternoon and evening, so have to start making the way back. But before I end this video, I wanna give my proper thoughts and everything. So let's get over to the Poly, where it's nice and quiet, and we'll like dissect the day. The new DVC tower for Polynesian is really coming along. It is getting there. I'm just so excited to be able to walk around the entirety of Seven Seas Lagoon again, like walk from the Grand directly over here. That's what I'm most looking forward to, of that area opening. And there we have it. So yes, now I'm back here at the Polynesian. This is where I filmed the intro, and now I'm filming the outro. But it was a lot of information, so thank you for sticking through it. But hopefully it helped, because I know I was really curious about this system, so I wanted to do a dedicated video to show my experience with it on the first day. And yeah, so hopefully if you're planning your trip, this helps you, you're aware of how the new system works. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to try to answer them. But overall, I'm a big fan. I like that you can book in advance. Also, I just wanted to mention this because I think this is really cool. I found out you get PhotoPass downloads, select PhotoPass downloads from attraction photos included with purchasing the Lightning Lane Multipass system. With my annual pass, I have the add-on that I paid for to have PhotoPass, but I just really like that. I think, you know, that would be more incentive if I was coming on a vacation and wasn't a pass holder. That would be like an added perk, you know? I really like that they have done that. So overall, I just really like the system. I think it's gonna be a really good thing. It was very user-friendly from my experience today. So yeah, I think we're looking really good. So I'm gonna wrap this video up here, but thank you guys for watching. And yeah, with that, make today magical. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.